I'm cutting it towards my armor cuff, and I will follow the shape. This is actually simple and easy to cut. Once you follow my strategies, you see that at the end of the day, your corset will come out so nicely. So after this, just come over to the fillet of your corset and finish the cutting from there. And this is what we have for the front. Just take away the yoke. You will not be using the yoke in this class. And can you see what we have for our front pattern? So the next thing is to cut out the bra cup. I hope you understand what I meant by bra cup. The bra cup space. Just cut it out as you can see me doing. Can you see where I'm cutting it? I'm not cutting it exactly on the first line. I'm cutting it on the second line, which is inside from here. Can you see what I'm doing? That's all. Is very simple. Once you cut it out, we do not need that part again. You just put it aside as well. And this is what we have. So I'm just bringing my bra up to test it. Maybe it will fit in. You see that after sewing, after everything, our bra cup is gonna fit in. So we are done with the front pattern. Let's go ahead and draft our back pattern. And here I will just extend all the lines here on this other side. Can you see it? Can you see what I have? That it is the pattern we use for our fronts, the lines. I will just extend it. I hope you guys are not confused. So that's my chest line. Here is my bust point. I will just extend the line, and that's what we will be using for our back pattern. And here is what we have, and I will just go ahead and transfer the labels here to this other side. Can you see what I'm doing on the bust, waistline, and the full length? Now that we have our back, let's start the drafting. So this is what you just do. You just put your front pattern on your back pattern. Can you see the length? That's your chest line. That's where our back length will start. It must be aligned with the side front rather. Can you see what I'm doing? So I will just make sure that the lines are aligned, and I will mark it out. I will just trace it out. Can you see what I'm doing? That's all we do for our back pattern, and later you will input your dots. And so having been done with that, here where the length stop here, can you see the length here, the side front length? Can you see it over here? And that's where our back length will stop. And as you can see that I'm extending the lines, and that will be our back length, that will be our back corset length. So the next thing you have to do is just to create your dart after this. And to do that, you just go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple into two. And my own nipple to nipple, I have 7 inches, so I'll divide it into two, and I have 3.5 inches, and that's what I will be using. Can you see what I'm marking? You mark it on your chest line, on your bust point. You are just trying to create a straight line, and I will just use my ruler to create a straight line. Having been done with that, I'll just go ahead and take my dart. So come to your waistline and let's take our dart. I'll just use half of an inch on both sides. If you're on a medium size, just go ahead and use 0.75. If you're a very big size, go ahead and use 1 inch on both sides. So for me, I have a very small breast. I'll be using half of an inch on both sides, and I will connect it to my chest line. Can you see what I'm doing? Connecting it to my chest line, and as well connect it to the full length of your corset. Can you see what we just did now? And that's all for our darts. And you're gonna replace your dart intake. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll just replace my dart intake. Just have to replace it so that when you are done making your corset, it will not be too short. So I just make sure that I replace my dart intake, and I will connect it together. Okay, as you see me doing, I hope you are not confused. All I'm just doing is that I'm replacing the dart into so that at the end of the day, our corset will not be short. That's all. So guys, after that, the next thing is just to create your back neckline, and you could decide to use this your chest line as your neckline, but I do not want my neckline to be straight. I just want it a little bent. I want to give it a little curve. So I'll just from my chest line, I'll just come down by 1 inch. You can come down by 2 inch, depend on how deep you want it to be. But I think 1 inch is okay for me, and I will go ahead and connect it to my chest line. Having done with that, I'll just come over here to my center back and create our eyelet space. So just take 1 inch on your chest line here and take half of an inch on the full length of your corset. Take half of an inch and then you connect the line together. Mind you, this part I'll be cutting out is the part I'll be showing out at my back area. My body will be showing out there. If you do not want, don't just do this at all. Do not do this at all. If you do not want your body to show outside at the back side, do not do this. But I want mine to show outside a little, and that's the beauty of our corset. So guys, we are done with the drafting. The next thing is just to go ahead and cut it out. Can you see the part I'll be cutting out? This is our new neckline here. So I'll just cut it out. Just watch and look at what I'm doing. It's very simple. Now that we're done cutting out the neck area and the side, come over here and cut this place out. I'll be cutting it out totally. I do not need this area again. I do not need this aspect again at all. And I'll just go ahead and cut out my dart. I hope we all know how to cut out your dart. Just follow the shape and cut it out. It's very simple. And here is what I have for our bag. Here is it. This is our center back, and this other side is our side back. And I hope you understand what we just did. We cut out our dart, and this is what we have. That's our center back over there, and this our side back. And I will just invert the part that will be going up so that at the end of the day I will not mistakenly take the part I'll be going up. I'll not turn it upside down. And what I want to do here is just to create my eyelet space. I'll just use 1 inch to create my eyelet space. And do not really worry about this. It's just to remind me that oh, this thing is going to have an eyelet. That's just what this symbol is for. So now that we are done cutting the back. So here is our front. Can you see our front pattern? And I will just go ahead and put it aside for you to see the front pattern and the back pattern. So but before that I will just mark some dots. Not really necessary, but I'll just do that. That's where you will be putting your pony when you are done with that. So I just want to draw it for you so that you will understand when we are putting our bunny. So that's just it. You can create bunny channel as many as you want. Just it's allowed when you are making your corset, create as many as you want. And you can even do it with a slanting line if you do not want a straight one. And I just said let me bring in my bear cup and put it together so that you guys you see it very well how nice it is. So now I'll just go ahead and put the front and the back pattern together. And here is our front as we all know, and here is our back. Can you see that it's aligned? No one is longer than each other, so it's aligned. And we are done with the cutting aspect. In the next tutorial I'll be teaching you how you can cut it out on your clothes, how you can make a beautiful corset. See you in our next class. Thanks for watching.